What is up, y'all? It's your boy, Jay Bro, and we are back with another video. Today, we're going to be talking about a certain series. Obviously, as you could tell by this, if you know what game this is, let me know in the comment section down below. You got 5 seconds. I mean, you can probably see it. Anyway, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And before I give out the answer, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, and turn on that bell to where it's ringing, because that means you turned on the post notifications for every video, meaning every time I upload, you would get a notification for it. Now, let's actually get started in this. We're talking about the Mario Strikers series. Now, on the Nintendo Switch, we have Mario Strikers Battle League. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the best game in some people's opinion, and I understand that. I mean, it gave us only like a certain theme to it. Like, we only have what, like 16 characters, and then only one choice for the goalie, which is obviously Boom Boom. I think that's what his name is. Yeah, Boom Boom. And so because of that, it's like, oh man, I would have liked a whole lot better of a selection. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying there? And because of that, because of that, it kind of makes the game go a little bit terrible, right? So let's say we was to finna get another Mario Strikers game. What they can ended up doing to make the game a lot better is, one of the things that they can actually start with is by making us, like, letting us be able to choose who we want as a goalie. Rather if it's a goalie from one of the older games, or rather if it's a newer goalie that is part of that game. Now, honestly, they can do this now if they see this video. Hopefully they do. And they can do another like update or DLC on Mario Strikers Battle League for the Nintendo Switch. Now, who do I think should be a goalie? And as you can see, this is a video, and we're going to get into that just a bit here. But to, like certain things, though, I am going to say this, though, like, in terms of what we are about to experience here, as I'm going to just go ahead and think. So right here, as you can see, you're choosing a captain, which you can choose Mario, Peach, Donkey Kong, Waluigi, Luigi, Wario, Bowser, Yoshi, Daisy, Bowser Jr., and Diddy Kong. And then you have another slot there. And this is the Mario Strikers charge we're looking at. Which, I'm not going to lie, I do like that concept of choosing a captain and stuff like that, of who you want to be your captain. But at the same time, I like how it already is a Mario Strikers Battle League a lot better, because of the fact that you could choose anybody to be the captain. Not just, what, like 12, not just choose a captain between 12 characters. You're able to choose a captain between multiple characters that you want to choose. What I'm really concerned is that we could get more characters in the game, and not only that, but more goalies for the game. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what Mario Strikers is a Mario soccer game with that has a little bit of violence in it, because you're using red shells, green shells, superstars, bananas, and then you got like this power that gives you like a supercharge and stuff like that. If you want to see gameplay on it, I'm gonna be doing gameplay of it in the future. Because I'm not gonna be yet done with the topic and stuff of them being able to like add characters and maybe like new features to some of the stages, or even just add new stages in general, and maybe add some make it to where, like, rather if you're on one team and the other team, you both can have a team that has a blue jersey, instead of it just like you have to have a certain amount of jerseys for one team and then another amount of jerseys for this team. You can't have a blue team versus a blue team. It's impossible type stuff. Yeah, nah, in my opinion, that's kind of messed up, if you ask me. Now, because of that, I feel as though it's not fair to have what's it called, like to have, I'll say, to have multiple of these characters in the Mario franchise, and then none of them, and I mean none of them, being part of the they're like none of them being part of the game, like the game at all. Now, as you already know, I think during my last video I was talking about Mario Kart. Yeah, Mario Kart, if I'm not mistaken, during our last video, of like more stuff about the characters and stuff like that, which I'm still on to that because I'm pretty sure all of y'all guys are actually, and it is still important. But back to the main topic here, we're going to be talking about what they can do to make Mario Strikers a lot better, and so on and so on. Now, for starters, the captain selection, I do like that because it's separate from the characters that you're actually going to be choosing on your team. Even though that captain is still going to be on your team, you know, battling with you. Now, if we go ahead and actually skip a little bit ahead here, as you can see, you already got their captains, right? And then look at how these character selections are. You can only choose between Koopa Troopa, Toad, Dry Bones, Boo, Birdo, Hammer Bro, or Fire Bro, or Ice Bro, or whatever bro you want to consider that. But I'm saying Hammer Bro. And also Monty Mole and Shy Guy. Now, the only characters in that character selection that I am seeing that are in Mario Strikers Mario Strikers Battle League is Toad, Birdo, and Shy Guy. Now, if we go ahead and actually go back to where he was choosing the captain, everybody on this captain screen is in Mario Strikers, right? But now going back into this part, I would like to see Koopa Troopa, Dry Bones, Boo, Hammer Bro, and Monty Mole actually make a return. Now, don't get me wrong, in Mario Strikers Battle League, we do have characters that are not even in this one, such as Diddy Kong, and possibly, what, Bowser Jr. as well? Unless he's... No, Bowser Jr. is in here. So, yeah, and Diddy Kong gets... So, the only people who were in the first one that's not in this one is actually just, what, Pauline? If I'm not mistaken? Because we have Mario, we have Peach, we have Donkey Kong, we have Waluigi, we got Luigi, we got Wario, we got Bowser, we got Yoshi, we got Daisy, we got Bowser Jr., we got Diddy Kong, we got Birdo going over here, we got Birdo, we got Shy Guy, and we got Toad. So it's like Pauline and Rosalina are the only two who is in Battle League. Unless they're in another Strikers game that I'm not so sure about, or that I haven't heard of, really. But looking at this, though, I would definitely like to see Hammer Bro, Koopa Troopa, Dry Bones, Boo, and Money Mole, come into it. Not only that, but because Koopa Troopa also has a wing variation called Paratroopa, I would like to see that come as a character in Mario. Mario Strikers as well. Possibly in the next one, because I don't think that they're going to do anything with the Mario Strikers Battle League on the Nintendo Switch. But if they do actually decide to go back to it, what they can do is actually start off by adding a DLC to Mario Strikers Battle League, as they're working on a whole entire new one for the next system. Well, that's if they actually do come out with a new system anyway. Well, they are coming out with a new system, but that's if they come out with any new games for that system. They can do that if they're going to add a Mario Strikers game. Not only that, but while we're on the topic of sports at the moment a little bit, Let me know in the comment section down below if you're the only, if like, or is it just me that I want a Mario baseball game to be on the Nintendo Switch? I think it's pretty cool. Now, honestly, back onto the main topic. The next console we already know is probably going to be a Nintendo Switch 2. Now, yes, they can go ahead and obviously transfer games over to that for like the start of it. But as games go on, in my opinion, because this is Nintendo Switch we're talking about, and it can be a second Nintendo Switch, then that means the regular Nintendo Switch should be able to play those games as well, unless they're changing the cartridge or like the way you can put games in the system and making that one be able to take the original Nintendo Switch cartridges. Because if that's the case, then well, we're out of luck in terms of playing new games unless we get that new system. But in my opinion, I think that the new Nintendo Switch console that everybody is talking about, including myself right now, is that the Nintendo, like the regular Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo Switch Lite and Nintendo Switch OLED, should be able to play the same exact games as the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Now let's get back into this really quick, because the fact that you only are getting what, like 4 characters on the battle thing. Now what can they do to make the stages a lot better? Well, one thing that they could do to make the stages go a lot better, in my opinion, would probably to be like add like not just a background to where like the place you're in, but actually add features that like into the course or whatever, or like, you know, arena that you're fighting on and stuff. That would be making it a lot more easier, or at least add more items than just a certain, like, what, 5 or 6 items. Now the character selection in this one, I'm not gonna lie, is not as much as the Battle League, but at the same time, this one here that we're looking at has a lot more like features in it. Like it has, okay, certain characters for captains, which those characters are only captains, and then it has characters for the actual players that join the captains, which those are only players only that joins that captain on a team. And then as we go further and further into this, as you can see, he decides to do like choose the arenas and stuff like that, obviously. So we're going to go ahead and actually look at this, and we're going to let him talk a bit about the stadiums and stuff like that, obviously. Not really talk about it, but he's just going to be talking about a few things. And we're going to probably like pause it every time. So as you can see, you can either choose what, home or away, I believe. And stuff like that. So I'm pretty sure he might choose home or away. So, so, you know, this is going to be interesting. So let's go ahead and we're going to play this for a bit, just until we see the battle courses or the arenas, and that's about it. Which they're probably only one, since he is starting this, what, like 7. This video we're kind of reacting to a little bit was actually from 7 days ago. But let's go, as I'm making this video. I mean, as you're watching this video, you know, it can be the same day that I made this video, which is, well, yeah, close to being the end of September, obviously, which is obviously a Wednesday of one of the last days of September. So if it's Wednesday for you as you're watching this, then good luck. If it's Thursday and it's what, like, I'll say September 28th, then for you guys, this wouldn't be, well, this will be part of your recording. Okay, let's just get into it.
It's not bad at all. Alright, they probably have lots of stadiums. Vice, Galactic, King, Palace, Coliseum. Actually, let's go here, Bowser Stadium.
Okay, now that we've seen those stadiums, some of those stadiums I would like to see come back in Mario Strikers. Now, don't get me wrong, the Mario Strikers Battle League, the way you go ahead and do the arena and stuff for that, I definitely do like that. Like I enjoy how you can split them up into different like different sections or different like one half is the Mushroom Kingdom while the other half is what, let's say Bowser's Castle, or yeah, like one half is the King is the what Mushroom Kingdom, or part of the arena, which is Mushroom Hill, is the name of it in Mario Strikers Battle League. And then you got Bowser's Castle side, which is called Level Lava Castle in Mario Battle. Mario Strikers Battle League. I don't know why I'm struggling so much on just saying the name of the game. That's kind of embarrassing if you ask me. But as we go ahead into this and we keep going a little bit, you can see there's a certain person there, which we're gonna
Yo, I got a perfect steal right there.
just a bit, just so we can kind of see that character a little bit more. This character here is a crocodile goalie. We need more goalies in here. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I can name a couple characters I would like to be a goalie. Boom Boom and Mario Strikers Battle League. As a goalie, he's the only goalie in that game. And I'm not gonna lie, yes, this crocodile guy is the only goalie in the game that we're kind of reacting to. But as I am going into this, it's gonna be interesting because Boom Boom, this crocodile guy here, a Thwomp, no, not the Thwomp, but like the wall thing with like the feet and the hands can be a goalie. Like, there's just so many different characters. Like, I'm thinking like as like playable characters that the person can control type characters. Morton should be a character. Roy should be a character. Basically, all the Copa Links should be a character. And Mario Strikers Battle League, in my opinion. Not only that, but if we go ahead and actually look at the roster from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, there are a couple others that can be in Mario Strikers Battle League, if you ask me, because they're like, you got Kamek, Petey Piranha could be a goalie character. That could be a goalie character. Like, there's a couple things that you can do for goalie ideas and stuff like that. But in my opinion, if we ever do get another Mario Strikers game, I think that we should be able to choose who our goalie can be. And they can also have stats and stuff like that as well, in terms of speed and strength and, like stuff like that a goalie would have. Just like it does with the actual playable characters in the game as well. And not only that, I do like how the how it was when like he was choosing a captain in the first part of it, and then how after he chooses his captain, it had a whole bunch of different characters that was not a captain option as actual playable characters. I do kind of like that feature, but the fact that in Mario Strikers Battle League we do not have to deal with that is actually kind of awesome, because let's say you wanted Toad to be a captain, but he's not but he wouldn't be in the captain option. You would be a little bit upset about that. You're gonna be like, oh, I wish they changed this. So I kind of like the fact that we are able to choose any character to be the captain and any character to be like part of like a teammate in that on that team. But the fact that we are not able to choose our own goalie and it stays the same every single time is a little bit annoying. It's annoying. So, in my opinion, I feel like after you choose the characters of who you want, and after you choose the teams you want each and every one to be on Mario Strikers Battle League, I feel as though after you choose the arenas you want, that right after that, which should happen actually, is that you should be able to choose your goalie right after you choose your arena because it will make sense. Like in my opinion, it will make a lot more sense to actually choose the players than choose the teams that they want to be on and then choose like the arena. And then for each team, you can choose the goalie as well, as that would be pretty cool or a pretty awesome idea for Mario Strikers, if you ask me. Not only that, oh yeah, sorry guys, that was not called for. Anyway, also, why not add returning characters and possibly some new characters into it as well? Like, where's Pom Pom, the little Koopa turtle character that's in Mario Makers 2? And if you do not know who I'm talking about, then I kind of feel bad for you a bit. Um, just cause like it's crazy. Only like Mario fans would know who that character is. Even some non like true Mario fans would also know who she is as a character. But where's she at in the game? Where's Toadette in the game? Like we got Toad, but we don't got Toadette. It's kind of doesn't make any sense at all, in my opinion. Then you got certain characters from the Mario Baseball franchise that can be a playable character in Mario Strikers that are not in Mario Strikers or in any Mario Kart game. Like there's like so many characters we can have be part of Mario Striker, but Nintendo decided to only give us what, like 16 characters, and then six of those characters was free DLC and three different waves. And I'm guessing Nintendo was like, okay, I think that's all we need for Mario Strikers. That game is done. But it like after that it went dead. I'll probably say like in a week, probably. I'm not 100% sure on that part, but I know the game is just about dead now. And what I mean by dead, I mean like a lot of people don't play it at all. It's not as fun to certain people. It's not as popular as some of the current games like Mario Kart. And honestly, don't get me wrong, I really do love playing the Mario Strikers Battle League on a Nintendo Switch, but I just kind of wish that it can get a lot more stuff to it. Now, yes, people start making videos of this, and then this YouTuber I found, which we're actually watching, looking at one of his videos now, he still does Mario Striker content, like Striker Battle League content. But I also wanted to know, like, does he ever like think about any new courses he wants in the game or any new features he wants in the game? Because I sure have as soon as I played it and stuff like that. I played it, I would probably say a couple days after the last entire like thing for the very first time I played it. After that. And it was just a demo version to see if I actually wanted it. I enjoyed the game, so I ended up actually buying the actual game. And so after that, I just got bored a little bit of it because it's not as much to offer really as much. Now, yes, you can redo some of the cups, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can do quick battles. I kind of have fun with it. Or, and stuff like that. Yeah, you could customize the characters in the game and stuff. But I kind of wish that there was a lot more to offer. Like, maybe have more like things to it, like more like probably like online events maybe, or something that makes the game come back to life. I mean, it's just boring without those features. All we have is cups, and yeah, we do have online battles, but it's just not as fun. So because of that, I think they can add like certain features to it, like a story mode feature where you play as Mario for the start of it, and like you play as Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Daisy for the start of it, and as you go along into the story mode, you acquire like more and more characters. That would be make a really cool addition to the Mario Striker series. Like if we do get another Mario Striker and they do that, I feel like that is a really cool part of, like a really cool thing that they can do to make the game, pop, to make it come alive. But Mario Strikers Battle League, don't get me wrong, even though it's awesome and stuff like that, and it's there just about, um, it doesn't seem as fun as I was like hoping when I first got it and stuff like that. And after like a week after you played it, okay, I was like, okay, I'm kind of getting a little bored of it. And then I played it for like a couple months now and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, this is starting to get a lot more terrible as I'm playing it. Even though it's still a fun game, I'm like, it's terrible because it's not like handing out as much as some people was probably like hoping for when it was first coming out and stuff like that. Or they was probably hoping for new features like choosing your own, like choosing the person you want as the goalie, having a whole bigger selection to be like for the captains and players, which we kind of do have that. But I kind of do wish that there was still more characters that they could have added in Mario Strikers Battle League and so much more. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below on this. Like, shouldn't they have had added more characters to the game, and shouldn't they have had let you being able to choose your own goalie instead of just giving you one that everybody has for the whole entire game forever? Like, that's kind of messed up. That's kind of boring, You want to spice it up and have goalies with different stats that you can choose from. Because then I would spice it up and be like, oh, so they chose this person as the goalie, or they chose this person as the goalie, and these are the players, It's just a lot more funner, like a lot more funner that way, if you ask me. Like, it's just thinking about it sounds more fun. Having a whole story mode, having quick battles, having cups, having online tournaments and stuff like that, and having an online mode, how they kind of have in Battle Strike. And yeah, in Battle Strike League from Mario Strikers on the Nintendo Switch. I do like that. And then the fact that they got like a gear shop and we only have I'll probably say like 8 or 9 helmets, gloves, the little chest plate or the shirts, and then the shoes as well. Like, I kind of wish that we had like a little bit more to kind of make it a little bit more spicier than just having those like 8 or 9 for each and every part of it, like the helmets, the gloves, the shirts or chest plate, or the shoes or cleats, whatever you want to really call some of those parts that you can choose from. But like, that would be pretty cool if they did have a shop, or at least have like a shop where it changes every 2 to 3 weeks, where we can at least grind for more parts or something like that. Just kind of like how I was thinking or like predicting or hopefully hoping that Nintendo actually does this. How I ended up predicting or wanting a shop from the Nintendo Switch's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, where like we can spend all the coins we ended up collecting during the racing. Now, yes, they do have a purpose of racing because they do make you fast once you get max coins. But at the same time, at the end of the race and stuff like that, all those coins that are collected are now just useless. Absolutely useless. I mean, we can be using that to get new car parts, possibly character costumes, and so much more in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe if they had a shop where we can actually spend the coins we collect on the racetrack, other than them just making us go faster on the tracks. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, Mario Kart is one of my favorite Mario games of all time, but at the same time, I do kind of hope that or wish that they can add a shop, and if we are getting a Mario Kart 9, at least add a shop where we can, like, if they do have coins in that one, at least add a shop where we can go ahead and spend the coins after every race, because some of us has like what, like 1,000, maybe more than 1,000, like at least 100,000, or probably like a billion coins that we collect when racing, and all they're doing is just sitting there useless at the end of every race. Because yes, we do collect the coins and stuff, and however they used to be able to help us unlock new vehicle parts, but it stopped after a while, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has certain courses like car parts in terms of tires, gliders, and the body of the car. Now, I kind of do wish that they had that with like Mario Strikers as well, because then we could get more stuff like that. So yes, they do have a shop, but it's mainly for gear, and I do like that. But I kind of wish they can do it for like to get us new characters and stuff like that as well, and not just gear. Or at least add a whole bunch more gear to the game. That would be awesome. But for the most part, I kind of wish you can choose your own goalie, because having some other like character as players, but only one goalie that stays your goalie every time you play the game, like for like as long as you play it, you're gonna get tired of that goalie, especially because of how many mistakes that goalie makes and stuff like that repeatedly. And then you keep losing and losing and losing and losing. It's gonna get boring. Even if you go ahead and just win a race, like win one round, it's still gonna be boring, because like the features of it, like the game features and stuff like that, it's just boring at that point. And I kind of hope that we can get more for the next battle or Mario Strikers game, because then we'll have a whole lot more to actually, like, they'll have a lot more to offer in the next battles. Mario Strikers game. And not only that, but we should have more characters, more places to actually play the game, like the thing. And hopefully the the field would have more details, such as piranha plants that come out the ground for some of the places that try to stop you by munching at you before disappearing and then reappearing as well. Or have like the lava castle, like one on Mario Striker should have had a feature where lava kind of like splatters all over the field in certain areas, which can burn you or the opposite team. I mean, that would make it a lot more interesting and a lot more fun, if you ask me. Now, let me know what you guys think of this video, but if you had like anything you wanted to add or say, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'll be making another video on this in terms of what I think should be added into Mario Strikers in the next one, if we do get a next one. But during the next video, we're probably going to be talking about Mario Baseball, as that is one of the games that I really hope do come to the Nintendo Switch, as I've been seeing so many people play older Mario Baseball games, and I just enjoy it. Now, yes, there used to be Mario Volleyball games, and even Mario Baseball games, and even Mario Hockey games. Like, I would love all, like, different types of Mario Sport games to come. I mean, we already got golf, we already got tennis, and we already got soccer on the Nintendo Switch. So, if I did have to choose other Mario sports games, I would definitely like to see basketball, volleyball, and hockey for the most part. A lot of other sports as well would be cool, but basketball, volleyball, and hockey I can see the most coming into this. They can even make a Mario bowling game. I mean, I remember like they used to have like a mini game that included bowling with green shells and stuff like that. And then like the Goombas would walk like back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. That was a pretty fun mini game. But to be honest, I kind of wish it was just like regular bowling, because that'd be pretty awesome. But this is the end of the video, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this video or on this topic in the comment section down below. I mean, it is definitely interesting because of, like, because of the fact that, like, there's so much that they could have had done to make that Mario Strikers Battle League game, like, perfect, and just technically ruined it and got bored of it. Now, yes, obviously, even if it had just about every feature we can ask for, of course, we're gonna obviously get tired of it eventually, and it's eventually gonna be dead. I mean, that's just about with certain games that looks good, but like are terrible for certain reasons or certain features of that game. So yeah, it can't really always be the way like everybody truly wants it, as everybody has different tastes and stuff like that. Well, thank you so much for watching this, guys. And if you made it this far, what I want you guys to do is hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, so every time I upload, you can get the post notifications for it. Hit that thumbs up button, and let me know in the comment section down below that you did all the steps, and you can possibly get a shout out in one of my videos, as I will be starting shout outs soon once we hit 100 subscribers. So if you guys can do that, we will get to shout out so quickly. And if you have anybody who you think will enjoy my YouTube videos, as well, as I am a gaming channel, even though I am working on a new channel, which is a vlogging channel, don't worry, it's made. I just need to go ahead and make a video and upload a video onto that channel. So I'm not going to be able to put it in the description down below this video, but when it has videos and stuff like that, I will be able to add it to this, to this channel. And then I'll be able to link that one to, well, this to that channel, if that makes sense. And not to this channel. Did you say that? Okay, guys. Like I always say, stay safe and stay happy. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.